Hi Niamh, I believe we have to answer a few questions and to give an insight into being an air traffic controller.
Yeah, thanks for dragging me along to this.
It's nice to be volunteered, isn't it?
It is to be volunteered, yeah.
Hi, I'm Con. I'm a station manager here in Shannon Route Centre in Ballycasey in Shannon.
Hi, I'm Niamh and I'm an air traffic controller here in Ballycasey in Shannon.
Would you like to explain what we do here?
Yeah, so I'm an air traffic controller, as you know, here in Ballycasey, working in the en route sector here, so dealing with flights that are just transiting mostly over Ireland, but also landing in the aerodromes around our country. And you, Con, as a station manager, what's your role?
I suppose the main responsibility of the station manager is to ensure that we have enough capacity to manage the aircraft coming through on any day. So looking at rosters, staffing, and then dealing with emergencies and so on and so forth. You're here how many years again?
So I'm a controller for 13 years, working in Shannon all that time, trained here in Ballycasey, and yeah, it's a great job.
I was a bit late coming to it. I was about 31 years of age when I started, so I had a few different jobs and backgrounds. 13 and a half years as a controller, year and a half training prior to that, and for the last 2 years then station manager. Training was tough. I remember sitting down here the first couple of days was hard going. Similar to yourselves, I was part of the student controller program, which is very similar to what it is now. First 4 months I think was mainly book focused, and after that then was simulator focused. I think it's the same with you.
Yeah, same student controller program, and I came from an engineering background, so I had studied in UL to be an electronic engineer, worked in telecoms for a while, and then decided I wanted to change a career. So yeah, I came in here in my late 20s. And yeah, started with all the book work, you know, learning the background of air law and all things like that, aircraft performance. Yeah. And then, yeah, onto simulator work. Yeah, it was a tough course, but yeah, definitely worth it if you can stick with it and you have the aptitude for it.
I suppose, yeah, misconceptions is the one big stumbling block for a lot of people actually getting into the job. I suppose the big one is that we're the guys out in the middle of the runway with the battens. We get that a lot. Another one is that we all work in a tower, and we do have a lot of air traffic controllers obviously work in a tower, in approach or whatever the case may be, but here's the area control. So our main job is to handle traffic that's vast majority of them actually are transiting Irish airspace, not landing at all. So it is a large volume of traffic. And the main reason is where we're located here in Ireland. We're kind of the gateway between Europe and North America. So as you know, we get busy days in here, Niamh.
Yeah, definitely. And people don't even think about all that transatlantic traffic that's going into Europe in the middle of the night or early in the morning. We can be very busy. That can be one of our busiest times here in Shannon, kind of from maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, right the way through till 8 or 9 in the morning. Yeah, it can be an intense period. People don't think of what's going on while they're all asleep in bed, and we're still air traffic controllers and we're still working, you know, through the nights and every day of the year. Probably important to say as well, even you're doing a 10-hour day or a night duty, you can only sit in for a maximum of 2 hours. You get a fatigue break then of maybe a half an hour, and then you're back in again for your 2 hours. So that day is broken up a lot.
And another big misconception is controllers are very stressful and stressed out the whole time. It's like every job, there's moments of stress.
Yeah, when people see it as a stressful job, it's more a responsible job, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of responsibility, but let's say if you walked into that room over there today, it's very calm and everybody's chatting to each other and just getting the head down and doing the job. So I'm down at the moment as an instructor. Students are paid an allowance at the moment of €450 a week. That's attractive. They don't have to pay for the training either, so that allowance comes on top of it.
It's a big bonus that you don't have to pay to go to college and you get paid €450.
The students we have at the moment, the majority are going to Shannon, and there's a number to Dublin as well.
Okay.
It is responsible, but yeah, the pay is good. You're well paid for it. Starting on your 31 days annual leave, you do get a shift allowance on top of your basic wage. There is a call-in scheme as well, that you're getting additional pay for working additional days during the year.
So I suppose it wouldn't be long before a potential new student would be on over 100,000. You know, it wouldn't be a huge amount of years between, as I say, the basic, the shift, the call-in. So for anyone in college or leaving cert and thinking about going to college, instead of investing thousands into that, you get paid for the allowance and you're starting on a decent salary.